Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. This is a shot of whiskey, and hopefully I'll be able to make this video without some other random person asking me for a cigarette. Do I look like a convenience store employee? Actually, I kind of do. I am ugly enough. Anyways, couple of things I want to talk about with this video. The first one I'm going to be kind of brief on, but I started working on a video, the previous style that I did, where most of the time when I talk, there's a shot glass with whiskey in it, and maybe I'll include a video clip just to add to the humor's sake. Started working on one of those, but I'm not really liking where it's going. You guys remember about a year ago, I decided to redo a response video to BuzzFeed's Questions Women Have for Men. Well, I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to do that again, but instead of it being BuzzFeed, I would do one from a feminist by the name of Christy Winters. And this video was reasonable questions SJWs have for anti-SJWs, and most of those questions were absolute tripe. Mostly because they were trying to make it sound like they were so bloody intelligent, and oh, you're just a bunch of morons, and da 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 da. And one question in particular, she's like, do you even know what academia is like anymore? What the hell is wrong with you? I almost thought that he was a troll trolling Christy Winters. His question was that bad. But for reasons that I won't really go into, I couldn't really work with the video anymore. So I found another one that Christy Winters did once upon a time. And, well, I didn't technically qualify for it. These were questions for the alt-right and white nationalists. Now, I am not alt-right, but I am right-wing. And I'm not a white nationalist, but I am a white guy. So when you consider these are SJWs, there's a good chance that either their followers or maybe them in particular will probably be like, you know what, that's close enough. Because anything right of Mao is a Nazi to some of these people, so maybe they would have bought it. But I had a hard time answering these questions. I mean, some of them was because the questions were just that damn stupid. One question, it was more than 2 minutes of one guy babbling. He didn't even ask a question. And most of it was like, you have this thought, but you also have this thought, and I don't understand the consistency with this, because I'm a dumbass. And it's like, please do not make me defend these neo-Nazi shitbags, please. It's not, as far as I was concerned, it wasn't a difficult concept to understand, but maybe he was just an idiot. So, it doesn't take a genius to figure out the way that bad people think about things, but at the same time, it shouldn't be that hard for a simple concept, you know what I mean? But, so yeah, I'm thinking about just tossing that. I might wait to do another video response to something later. There is a video that I found not too long ago that I'm kind of thinking about. It's one of the things that I had to watch because of my online training through work. It's only like 3 minutes long, so it'd be a hell of a lot easier than something that's 11 minutes. But, anyways, there's that front. The other thing I wanted to talk with you guys about, and this is the bigger thing. I just found this out today, listening to the Joe Pags show. I guess apparently, I guess it started off with like somebody who works for Yahoo Music or some crap like that, started trying to go around saying that the national anthem for the United States, the Star-Spangled Banner, should no longer be our national anthem, or at the very least no longer played for sporting events and whatnot. Instead, replace it with, oh hell, what's the name of that song? I just totally drew a blank. It was written by one of the Beatles, John Lennon. Think of All the People. There we go. That's what it is. Wanted to replace it with that. Okay. The reasoning is because Francis Scott Key owned slaves. I'm sorry, but I think that's just a dumb reason. Just because somebody in history once upon a time owned slaves, we're supposed to completely abolish everything that that person did, all the good that they did. I'm sorry, no, that's just dumb. And plus, a lot of the slave owners during that time period, they didn't even want the slaves, they inherited them. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, they didn't want their slaves. Unfortunately, with them being Virginians, the laws back then sucked ass, and they couldn't exactly just be like, oh, sign paperwork, bye. It was a tedious process, ridiculously tedious. But in any case, let's ignore that aspect. Let's say that I were stupid enough to agree, let's get rid of the national anthem and replace it with something else. Let's pretend. Why the hell would you want that song? A song that talks about getting rid of borders, getting rid of wealth, getting rid of inspiration, getting rid of what makes us different. Which, I mean, I can kind of understand wanting to try and embrace what makes us the same, so it'd be less likely we'll go to war kind of shit. I can understand that, but at the same time, our differences should also be honored and respected. But, you know, it's like, it's a pro-socialist, globalist, one nation kind of a song. I mean, pay attention to the actual lyrics, to what the guy is saying. I don't like the message of the song, never did. So there's that. I don't want that song to be our new national anthem if we were to get rid of the Star Spangled Banner. Second aspect to it. I just don't think John Lennon's a good singer. Never did. I mean, obviously I'm doing a really bad job, but I don't claim to be a professional singer. But I don't think he's that great either. He really isn't. Well, I guess I should say wasn't, because he's been dead for quite a while. But, third reason why I think the idea of using a John Lennon song for our new national anthem is stupid is because he was not an American. The United States fought for its independence against the British and then had to defend it again, and it was during that second time that the Star Spangled Banner was written. War of 1812 was the British attempting to claim back what they once lost. Why the fuck would we want our new national anthem, assuming every American agreed to get rid of it? Why would we want a national anthem to come from the country that we fought twice for our liberation against? Why? That's dumb. At the very least, let's look at American writers first. If you want to guarantee that the song won't be written by somebody who once upon a time owned slaves, let's narrow down the list and have it be people who were born after 1865. Okay, I feel kind of stupid right now. Was that the year that we got rid of slaves? Was that when the Emancipation Proclamation happened? 1865? It sounds right to me. But I might be thinking of something else. You know, let's just make it easier. 1870. Nobody born before 1870. And let's keep them American. I don't want some goddamn Brit who couldn't even sing, let alone write a good song about America, write our national anthem. That's stupid. It's not even about America. I'm sorry, national anthems should be about the country that they represent. That's actually one of the few things about the Olympics that I have any respect for nowadays. I don't really care for the Olympics anymore. But I enjoy, when I watch certain sports, I enjoy watching the medal ceremony and hearing the national anthem of other countries. Some national anthems are pretty badass, I'm not going to lie. But it's part of the uniqueness of who we are as a people. I don't agree with getting rid of that. I don't agree with having a song saying, let's get rid of all the borders. Let's get rid of wealth so everybody's equally miserable. Don't like that. So, and I'm sorry, the excuse of getting rid of our national anthem because Francis Scott Key owned slaves, it's a weak argument. I mean, we might as well get rid of this entire country. Oh, maybe that's the point. They're trying to get rid of this country any way they can because they hate America. Fuck you, socialists. It was kind of more of a funny joke of a rant right there. But anyways, I'm now hitting about 10 minutes on this. And I really don't have anything else to add to the conversation. So if you guys have something to say about either this national anthem stupidity, or hell, maybe you guys actually care about the Christy Winters video thing that I brought up, go ahead and leave a comment. Well, I'd like it if you guys would leave a comment anyways. I don't really get too many of those anymore, or views. Of course, that's also been kind of the norm lately. So, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop things here. Peace out, and hopefully this phone will actually work as I push the button. No. Come on, button.